Lovely. Right. So thank you very much for coming to our pre-event Robin Hood Half Marathon meeting. This is just an opportunity to get a bit more information about the day, some tips on fundraising, meet your fellow runners, meet us, the event organisers, and also just ask any questions you have. Should be around 20-25 minutes, not too long, and just to give you a flavour of what to expect if you haven't been there before. So we are a charity partner of the event. So we don't physically run the actual event. We're kind of a charity partner and we tag along with Goldline. So if there's any event specific questions, I've got a lot of answers. If there's anything I can't answer, then they're the ones to go to. I'm going to be recording the meeting, so do let me know if that's an issue for anyone. So what I really want you to take away from this session is a chance to meet people who are running and hear their stories if they've got a particular reason for running. Also, if people have done it before, getting some top tips from them, finding some more information out about the event, such as travel and timings. Also how to boost your fundraising and to see how you're making a difference. So it's all about the running, but it's so much about the fundraising as well. So we're hoping that you're doing this for maybe a particular reason. Maybe you've had a personal experience within the hospitals, or you're just doing it for a personal challenge. We really want to hear that and help you have a successful fundraising journey as you possibly can. So we're here to help and answer any questions that you have. So if you'd like to, please do introduce yourself. I'll kick the ball off if you'd like, and I'll let Joe go after me if that's okay. So my name is Charity. I'm one of the community fundraisers at Nottingham Hospital's charity, and I'm also the event lead for the Robin Hood Half Marathon. This is my second year doing the event. So last year was a whirlwind of learning how to do it. It's all completely new, but this year it's really great to know what to expect and to have some targets from last year to see how we're doing this year. So you've probably been in contact with me over email, and I'll be the one who's sorting out any t-shirts you need, any tips and support you need within the charity. And I will pass over to Jo to introduce herself. Over to you, Jo, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. My name's Jova. I work with charity in the same team. I come along and help at the Robin Hood Half Marathon with the marshalling and the cheer points and that kind of thing, and sort of take my lead from charity and the amazing work she does looking after our fundraisers.
Thank you. And Crown and Chrissy, if you'd like to introduce yourself, say a little bit about why you're taking on that challenge, please do now. But if you'd rather put it in the chat, that's absolutely fine as well.
Sure. Yeah, so I'll go first. Hi, so yeah, my name's Curran. A few months ago, my friend wrote me into doing the Robin Hood Half Marathon because he was just doing it for just as a challenge, as a physical fitness challenge. Him and his mates were doing it, and then I just heard about it. And before that, I just ran a bit. I'd done 5Ks and one 10K in my life, but not really a running enthusiast. I'd say just here and there for fitness. But then I thought, okay, I might as well give it a go. And then while I was on the Robin Hood marathon events website, I saw that there were charity partners affiliated with the event. So I thought, okay, maybe I can do this for a good cause in the process. So I had a look through the charities, and whilst they're all great charities, I thought, okay, which one applies to me or resonates with me the most based on a personal story or something like that. And I saw Nottingham Hospital's charity, and I thought, okay, they support our county's hospitals, our city's hospitals, and I thought that's probably the best one for me because they've had a profound impact on my family's life, looking after my granddad over the years through his ups and downs with his health. And I just thought, yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for me to do something that challenges me and something that I get a lot of benefit from in terms of just being able to tick off that I've done a half marathon, but in the process, hopefully raise some money for a great cause and some brilliant NHS staff that do so much for our city and our county. So I guess that's a quick tour on a quick introduction on why I'm doing this. But nice to meet you guys. I'll pass over to you now.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, I'm Chris Egainga. I work with the Nottingham University Hospitals. My nurse and educator. I'm already now in surgery. I've moved on from medicine. So yeah, I was interested to do this mini marathon, that is. After I thought about it. Last year I wanted to do, but then I said, there were so many programs that were colliding with it. So this year I thought I saw most of the staff failing to get funding for education, continuing education, professional education. So I thought, how can we help? As one of the leaders, how can I help? So the only way I thought about it is maybe to do a marathon and fundraise for them. So because sometimes you find that the money that they want for a training might be just for a £50 or £20 to do a cannulation. So that's why I thought about doing that. So I said, first I was like, oh, should I just do it on my own? But then when I saw about the NUH charity, I said it's better to fundraise through the NUH charity so that at least accountability should be there. So that's why I'm doing this marathon.
Lovely, thank you very much. It's lovely to hear the inspiration behind your races, and like you say, giving back to your staff that you work with every day is a perfect way to do that. So thank you very much for sharing that with us. And if anyone who's listening knows someone who maybe hasn't signed up or isn't a runner but still wants to get involved with the event, they definitely can. Please do get them to come along and support you on the day. We have a volunteer team. We also have the mini marathon as well. If you're not a half marathon runner, it's 1.5 miles. It's a bit more it's shorter. So it should be a really, really good day, and that's open until the 10th of September that you can sign up for that. So please do let us know if you want to get involved in another way. So obviously with everyone taking part will be at different levels of your involvement with Nottingham Hospital's charity. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of exactly what we do and where your donations are going. So we exist to support the 4 Nottingham hospitals in the Nottinghamshire area, and we raise £4 million a year to invest in life-saving equipment, staff development, medical research and enhanced facilities. So we exist to help you give back to your local community, staff who may have looked after you or a loved one, and just to say thank you to people who are improving the service that we have. You can support any area of the hospital that you like with your fundraising. So if you don't have a particular connection at all, you can support our general fund or a current appeal. But if you have a really particular connection and there's a specific ward you want to fundraise for, you definitely can. Just please put that in your fundraising story when you create a fundraising page, or let me know and we can make sure that your donations go to an area that means the most to you. So to give you an idea of where those donations are going once you've decided what you'd like to do with them, I wanted to give you an idea of what we've been doing within the last 12 months within the hospitals. Obviously, this is the tip of the iceberg. We do stuff every single day that improves the service, but I wanted to give you a flavour of what we've been doing recently. So recently we've funded some special artwork at Rope Walk House, and that will guide young patients to their appointments and hopefully make the hospital experience less scary. They're right down at the bottom there, and the characters often have ear implants and cochlear implants as well, so they're really inclusive. Hopefully that the patients who are going there see themselves in these characters and find a really calming way to lead them to their appointment. We also fund bereavement bears, which are given by the Swan team to patients' families who have sadly passed away. And we've had a whole host of these bears funded by a grateful family, and they've now called them Claire's Bears, which is really lovely. Just something for people to remember their loved ones by. We've also funded specially designed equipment for patients who've been diagnosed with Parkinson's. We've been around the hospitals during Valentine's Day, World Book Day and the NHS's 75th birthday to give out treats to staff and patients. We fund art and music sessions for patients and staff around the hospitals. So there's a huge amount that we do. And if you do want to read any more about that, we have a whole impact page on our website where you can get some more specific stories about what we've been doing. But I hope it gives you an idea of where your fundraising is really going day to day. So please do keep on pushing it. Every penny makes such a difference to making the hospital care it can be. And you know, it's completely up to you how much you want to give back and how much you want to give into it. But I want you to know that every tiny little donation, every effort that you make makes such a difference to people who use the service day to day. So thank you for taking on the challenge and for helping us fulfill our purpose. So that's a little bit about the charity. I want to now go on to the event itself. So as you can see on the screen here, this is the event route. So this has been sent over by Goldline. And it gives you an idea of where the event is going to start, the start and finish line. So you can see the start and finish lines down at the bottom here. And this is the race village. And then it will come all the way around here, up to the park, round up to Willerton Park and the university campus, and then all the way back down a slightly different route. This is where the mini marathon will be situated. So it's contained nicely within the race village. We also have a cheer point here, right at the top. So that will be on Triumph Road, where it comes into Willerton Road. And we have a group of volunteers and staff who will be making lots of noise, cheering you on through those 5 and 8 mile markers and hopefully boosting you right to the end of the race. I had a really positive meeting with the event leads yesterday, and they're saying it's back to pre-pandemic levels. They've got 2,000 more runners than they did last year, so it should be a really positive, fun, vibrant event for everyone. So, event logistics. So what we will be doing after this is just giving you a bit of an idea of the logistics of the event. Obviously, it's really important to make it as stress-free as we can for you, to give you as much information as possible so that you can plan ahead. So the route, obviously, half marathon is 13.1 miles exactly, and the mini is 1.5 miles. And the half is an undulating course, but mainly on the road. And there's also 4 water stations at the 3 mile markers throughout the route. This half marathon, it starts at 9:30 on Victoria Embankment, and the mini marathon starts just after that at 10. So it's really nice if you've got the mini marathon, you can watch them start and get ready. But please do arrive with plenty of time to get settled, have a look around and get ready for your race. If you haven't received your race pack from the event organisers via post, there's 2 opportunities for you to collect these. So this is on Friday the 22nd of September, and this is from 5:30 to 6:30 at the Race Village on Victoria Embankment. And if you can't make that, they're also open on Saturday the 23rd of September, 10 till 4. So the day before the event, if you haven't got your race bib or your race number, luggage tag, merchandise, please do pop down and pick that up, as they won't be available to pick up on the day. The Race Village, as I said, is down at Victoria Embankment. There is going to be food and drink. There'll be a physio tent. That's also where the medical tent is. But most importantly, it's where the massive charity tent is. So it's much bigger than it was last year. And there'll be all of the charity partners in there, including ourselves. So please do come down. We'll be there from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. nice and early. And we'll have goodie bags for all of you. And we really want to see your faces, say hello, ask how you're doing, offer any support we can, and also with your family and friends, if they're waiting for you while you do the race, we'll be there to have a chat with them and have a bit of an atmosphere. It should be really nice. Last but not least is travel. Obviously, with the road closures, bus and car travel is going to be affected. So if you can walk, if you can cycle or get the tram, please do. But if you do need to park, then you will be able to park at Nottingham Forest or the event car park at Victoria Embankment. So if you'd like to park at Victoria Embankment, please do get there as early as you can. It does fill up very quickly, and there's not a huge amount of on-street parking around there. So just have a think about that. Make sure you're planning it with lots of time so there's no stress on the day. Now, I thought I would give a little bit of top tips on the day. I'm not a runner myself, and some of you this may be the first time you've ever done a half or a mini marathon. So I thought I'd share some top tips that we've learned from previous years. So outfit is super important, and please make sure you're wearing well-worn running shoes and you're wearing something nice and comfortable, depending on the weather as well. If it's hot or cold, wear something that you're going to be comfortable in. If you've got a charity running vest or a charity t-shirt, do wear that, wear it with pride. And if you don't have one, please do get in touch and we can get one out to you or pick one up on the day. I hope all your training has been going well and you're feeling confident, but please know that there's no pressure to hit a target. Just do what you feel confident with and what you need to do to enjoy the event. You can stop, you can walk, you can go as slow as you possibly want to. There's trail walkers at the back who will be bringing up the back of the race, and there's also starts and staggered starts. So you should have lots of people in your ability at your stage of the race. So please don't feel any pressure to hit a target unless that's something that you're setting yourself. Eat right on the day. So it's really important to fuel your body so you've got enough energy to go around the course. Avoid eating stuff that's going to cause any problems or make you feel bloated, and also make sure to bring some fuel packets with you. I know they're giving out some Marmite patches along the route, but obviously if that isn't your scene, then do bring your own. We'll also have a piece of fruits and some snacks included in the goodie bag at the race village for your post-race rehabilitation. But we have learned that banana is a really good fruit to have because it helps reduce inflammation, as they're rich in potassium, and it helps your muscle recovers. So if you're going to bring anything with you for the end to eat, make sure it's a banana, because apparently they're great for post-race. Save your energy. Please try and run at your own pace. Like I say, don't rush. Take the sights in. It should be a really beautiful route. Hopefully it's a lovely sunny day, and just take in all the cheer points, all the people cheering you on. Just enjoy it as much as you possibly can. Water, of course, is one of the most important things as well. Please make sure you're hydrating. As I said, there's water stations along the course, but do consider bringing your own. If you've got friends and family joining you, let them bring some for you before and after the race as well. And we'll also have some drinks in the goodie bag as well. And most importantly, have fun. It's, remember why you're taking on this challenge. Even if it's a personal challenge, you're still making a huge difference to Nottingham Hospital's charity. So when things get tough, think of who you're making an impact with in your donations to get you over that finish line, and we'll be there to be cheering you across. So that's a bit about the race, and also really importantly is your fundraising. So we've done amazingly so far. We've got 89 runners in the team. We've raised just under £8,000 so far. Last year we raised £27,000 about a month after the race. So we've got a huge amount of time to hit our target, and I'm really confident that we will. We've got some great fundraisers and some great stories going on within our team. If you're wanting to boost your fundraising, or if you need to kickstart it, please make sure you set up your Just Giving page over the next 3 weeks. Make that for your priority so you can send it out to as many people as possible. Obviously, Just Giving is a lot easier for a lot of people, as you get some pre-made copy, you get pre-photos on there already, you're already linked to our campaign. But obviously if you prefer a GoFundMe or something else, that's absolutely fine, or offline donations, just let us know and we can help you with that as well. Do use our Just Giving tips. As I said, I probably have been in contact with you before over email with some tips, but make sure you're including personal photos on your page. You're saying thank you to people who are donating to you. You're including a personal story, a reason why you're fundraising that people can connect to, and also including which area you're wanting to support. So just put as much as you possibly can on your page, share it as much as you can as well. And of course, all of that is online. If you also want to collect donations offline, say in a workplace or a local shop that will help you out, we've got collection boxes, we've got sponsor forms, we've got all the materials that you could possibly need. So just get in touch and we can get them out to you. Another great way of boosting your fundraisings, which we had a lot of last year, is matched funding. So if you have an employer that offers matched funding, do definitely take advantage of that. It doubles your fundraising instantly. It's a really, really easy win, and it's a great way to get your company involved as well, and hopefully establish that relationship with fundraising with them as well. So do get in touch with them. You know, that scheme is there to help, so make sure you use it. And the last thing that that a lot of fundraisers often do is hold an extra fundraising event. So maybe a coffee morning, a quiz, something nice and small to help boost their donations, and also spread the word about what they're doing. So it's a great way to get all your connections and networks together, tell them what you're doing, and get them to donate, really. So that's a bit of a very quick whistle-stop tour of what we do at the charity, what to expect for the event, and how we can help you boost your fundraising. So I really hope it's been useful. So if you haven't done any fundraising before, if you haven't run the race before, it's a really, really, really fun race, and I hope everyone has an amazing time. But before I go on to the last slide, I don't know if anyone on the call at the moment has any questions that they'd like to bring up. No problem. Oh, yeah.
No questions.
Perfect. Thank you for letting me know.
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Lovely. That's good. I'm glad I covered everything. I hope it's got all the information you need. So the last thing for me to leave you with is to say thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I hope it was really useful. If there's anything you need, a running vest, a sponsor form, a collection box, poster, tips, any support with your fundraising, how to get it started, how to set up your page, that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you. So please do get in touch with the contact details at the bottom. And if you've got any last minute urgent event requests, please do get in touch with Goldline Events, as they'll be the ones to answer that for you. Do look out for your emails. We often have them in spam. So if you haven't heard from me, please either get in touch with me or check your spam. It might be in there. Set your Just Giving page up and spread the word. Everyone who comes is welcome to come and visit the charity tent, and we really want as many people as we can to get involved. So spread the word, and hope your fundraising goes really well. We can't wait to see you on the day. Thank you very much, and we'll see you very soon.